Good morning, everyone. I'm Alexis. Today is Tuesday, January 30th. I decided to put aside all of my pre-existing plans for today, and I decided to do a full 24-hour glow up. So right now it's 11 o'clock. I've already taken the dogs out. I've already eaten my breakfast, but the last week I've been so sick. I think my blood sugar was probably low. I've been very fatigued and I've been very stressed. So I feel like a lot of like the major things that were stressing me out got that taken care of. I finished my grad school application. I edited a few videos for my small business and then my art brand. So I think I'm pretty okay. But the main thing I want to do is just, my skin's been dry. I have to do laundry, some more cleaning, some more organizing, and then I also just want to make my workspace more efficient for both my small business and then my art. I'm trying to jump to scare you guys, but this is what we're working with right now. So that's just a little sneak peek into what I have going on. But like I said, the first thing I need to do, I need to shower, I need to brush my teeth, and then I need to get my skin taken care of. Hello everyone, I am back. So I got my clothes to take my shower, so I'm just gonna put on some pajama bottoms, just a regular t-shirt. And then I also have been having the worst skin lately. I've not been cleaning it the way I need to. So my sister for Christmas bought me this face mask. So I haven't used a face mask in a long time, but this is one of those hydrating masks. So it's not really like one of those like pasty ones that you put on your face. So this one is grape extract. It says usage. After cleansing your face, apply the mask onto your skin. Wash your face with clean water after 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so I think that I'm going to brush my teeth first, then I'm going to clean my face. I'm going to steal some of my mom's cleanser. Then I'm going to put this on my face, then I'm going to shower. By the time I'm at the shower, it'll be time to rinse my face off. That's the plan right there. One more thing. I have my head scarf. I just found my freaking silk scarf after like a week. I have been wearing this thing nonstop since August, since I got it. Okay, but I'm about to jump scare y'all. Okay, look. Oh, it ain't that bad. But I forgot to take my hair out of these buns. I have double buns in the top and then a bun in the back. Yeah, so my hair is everywhere, honey. So I'm just gonna take this out, put my scarf on, and get to my plan. It feels so nice to have a day where I'm just pampering myself. I'm not stressed about anything, not worried about, oh, making this video, making that video. Like, I'm just caring about myself, prioritizing me. And honestly, I love that. I really do. Even though sometimes it's easy to prioritize other things over your self-care, you always have to think about the person doing the work. I mean, you can sit here and you can wake up every day saying, oh, I gotta do this project, I gotta do this thing. But if you do not have the energy, if you do not feel good, if you don't feel healthy, mentally, physically, emotionally, you're just not gonna be okay. You're just gonna sit here and just slowly kill yourself, and that's not healthy at all. If any of you guys are feeling like that, you just want to have some free time, please schedule yourself at least a day, a full day. Not to lay in the bed, but actually doing a lot of productive self-care. Clean that skin, baby. Clean them feet. Clean your, hey. Okay. And you can take a nap too. Clean them sheets, because I know they funky. Oh, let me not say that. As if I can talk. Okay, let me go ahead and start my routine. Hello again, and yes, I'm squatting. So next I'm gonna do is steal my mom's cleanser. She has this Aveeno, oh my god, zoom in. I hate when things don't focus. That's my pet peeve with content creation. Okay, so she has this Aveeno Daily Moisturizing. Aveeno Daily. She has this Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Cleanser. Oh my god, that was rocket science to say. So as I showed you guys in one of my Vlogmas from 2023, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I showed y'all my little skincare routine. And I use a sponge, but look, I don't be scrubbing my face like that. For y'all say something. I'm gentle. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that off camera because, girl, y'all not going to be watching me drown in this sink. Yes. But yeah, I use my sponge and I keep it moving. So I just got done washing my face. I know you can't really see it in this lighting, but I feel a lot better. So as you guys can see, I done got my body, my shower body, honey. I was ready. So now it's time to apply this facial mask. So again, it's this brand. I don't really know how good it works, but I'm in desperate need right now. So I can already look at it. There's a cloth in here, which is going to be the actual mask. Then it's also very juicy. So I don't know if I need to like soak that in more, or if it's because I've had it for a while, maybe it's messed up, or what. It's very juicy. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but it's very like creamy. Oh my god, where's the mask? Okay, oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. This is a hydrating mask for sure. Okay. Okay. Okay, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my, look, it's so juicy. Okay. Oh my god. Y'all, it's rocket science trying to freaking rip it. Oh my gosh. I'm scared. Okay, okay. It's giving Leatherface. Okay. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, what if it gets in my eye? Oh my god. I feel like an art project right now. I look crazier on camera. But hey, my face does feel very hydrated though. I look crazy. What if it gets in my eyes? Will I die? My eyes are not. Oh my god. If I die. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is actually very hydrating though. So I'll be taking my shower. oh, stop. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Oh my god. I'm so scared about my eyes. Okay, so I'll be back and I will show you guys the after. Oh my gosh. It's so juicy. Hey everyone, so I've completed my shower. It's time to take the mask off, so here's the big reveal. 3, 2, 1. Oh. I ain't gonna lie, I might reuse this, honey. But all you gotta do is just use the other side. Hey. Is that smart? Look, I'm gonna get another use out of this. Hey. I still got juice in the package, like, please. Now if that's nasty, I'm sorry. I'm new to the whole face mask world. So I know it said next that I needed to wash it off of my face. So I don't know how I'm gonna seal this back up. I might use this later on tonight. So that way it's not too nasty if I do use it. But I'm just gonna use clean hands. I'm just gonna get my water. I'm not gonna use my sponge. I'll be back in just a minute. Honestly, for that to be my first like mask like that, I really enjoyed it. I've used clay masks in the past, which I've loved that. And honestly, I do think that that's maybe better for what I need, because I need a more of like a cleansing my pores type of mask. But honestly, this is good because I needed hydration too. So I think I may go ahead and buy some more masks. I can't remember the old brand I used to use, but I ran out a long time ago. I do have some of that other clay that was popular a few years ago. But I think I'm just going to... Ooh. Oh, I look good. I do think I am going to buy some of that old clay tab if I can find it. But for right now, that is my bathroom routine. And so I think I want to start doing my laundry next. I'm in the laundry room. So last week sometime I actually went through and I already sorted all of my cold wash stuff, my delicates. So I really just have to put everything in the washing machine as well as my new clothes. So in about an hour, I'm gonna come back then with my delicates in the washing machine. So I also have a basket right here beside me of clothes that I washed like 2 weeks ago and never folded. I might get back to that today. I might just fold everything tomorrow and regret it. Either way, we'll do something else now. Now that that's out the way, I think the next thing I want to do is reorganize my art supplies, my small business supplies. I feel like now that I'm doing this video, I have to commit. But like, I'm kind of like, ooh, what did I sign myself up for? Okay, so I think the art stuff is going to be easier because I have less of that and I have significantly more small business stuff. So give me just a minute. Hey everyone, I'm back. Also, I am watching a YouTube video. I'm watching Brooklyn and Bailey. So I hope that's not too distracting. But I'm on the floor and I have my main art bag, and then I have my little mini art tote bag. And then this is a box I had a long time ago. I actually had this for my small business, LJC, but I actually decided to start using it for my stationery, all of that. So this has a lot of miscellaneous supplies like rubber bands, binder clips, paper clips, note cards, rulers, stuff like that I don't use all the time, but like I still need. And then right here is my Gramercy cart. So I actually uploaded a video 2 days ago on my art channel, which is KB, which you can find in the bio below, and also just link to my page if you want to check that out. But I went over all of my art supplies. So at the top right here, I think I am going to keep out my pens and pencils, or maybe, let me show you guys something. So the other day I did buy this, and I have been keeping my stuff from my small business in here. This is more of like a little stationery organizer for your desk. So I was considering maybe putting my pens and pencils in there and just completely taking them out of these containers. I'm not sure, but I know the other stuff I have up here, like my markers, my colored pencils, crayons, paints, I can move them. But the only thing about it, just, I'll show you guys. So this container is actually used for either art or makeup or whatever. If you guys are interested, I can link it in the bio below. But I love this. So I'm not gonna give you guys like a full like walkthrough, because again, if you guys want to check that video out, it will be on my art brand. So in here I just have like some miscellaneous stuff, but then in here I just have like my paint brushes, and then my like a spare tin for these. So I was thinking I could put all of my brushes in here, or maybe I can leave those out. I can put my paints back in here, and then I can maybe organize like my other stuff, like my markers and stuff in here. Like maybe get like little Ziploc bags and put them in there, so that it's not smudging my bag, but it's also not everywhere. Ooh, I have another idea. So I don't even have to really get Ziploc bags, because I also have these little bags. I bought this from Romeo a long time ago. It came in like a 3-piece bag. So I can use this, and then I can also use this. So the only thing that I'm worried about putting in there will be my paints. I don't think they would fit in there, but it doesn't hurt to try. If you're wondering what this desk is, this desk is an Essex cart. So one day I will show my building process on my small business YouTube, because that's what I bought it for. But I can put my Gramercy cart like right under this without it messing up. This is an extension piece, so it's not the actual desk. I'll show you guys one day. But I have my art apron, which is right there. I have my pencil bag, which is just like for school, but right now I'm not in school, so I may start using this more. So I may move my pens and pencils in here. This is still like a nice bag. Like I've had this since I believe like sophomore, junior year. These are some markers, and then some glitter pens, and then some tacky glue that I stole from my small business. Here's some cheap watercolor paint that I've had since I was a child, and I probably will not be using, not in a serious way. Then here are some paints. So these are the paints that were in those tins, so I definitely am going to move that back. But for these big paints, I don't know what I'm going to do with that, to be honest with you. Then I have this tin. Somebody stole this from me. I didn't know at the time. They told me like after the fact. They stole it from their art teacher and gave this to me, but so I've had this since then. And so I keep all of my miscellaneous pens for LJC in here, as well as I have these pens. When I bought my art tote bag from Michael's, I guess maybe somebody initially picked up the bag and then they put it back down, but I found these pens in there after the fact, so I accidentally stole. So I plan on giving those to my friend. I just haven't met up with her yet. And then I bought these 2 terracotta pots from Dollar Tree, and so I painted them. If you guys have ever seen that cactus I have on my desk, it matches with that cactus. And so in one of them I have my pencils and pens, and then the other one I just have highlighters, and then like my dry erase markers, my permanent markers. So that's what I'm considering like leaving out, because I mean there's nothing wrong with them. I could stuff them in my other pencil bag, but I'm like, this is kind of aesthetic. But the only thing bad about leaving them out like this is that I don't want dust to be on them, but also I don't know, it's just like I'm constantly moving things around. I don't know, to be honest. I'll put them somewhere. Then I have my colored pencils right here, which I love the way they sit in this container. Like, that's so beautiful to me. Then I have my crayons right here. So both of these containers were actually a set of beads that I bought for my small business, and I decided to reuse them. I do not like to throw away stuff, so I always try to recycle. Now the only reason why, like, this one is messed up because I've been using them, but like I like to be able to see all of my pencils. So I may end up leaving these in here. And then I saved this cup carrier from Arby's because I use this to put my terracotta pots in. But again, I just may not need them. And then the cup carrier itself is pretty bulky. So I may just go ahead and either throw this away, or I may put this on my side dresser because sometimes I have like multiple cups, like my water bottle, my Stanley, and then something else. So I may leave that up there. I'm such a hoarder. And then the only other art supplies I have up there, I have this dry erase spray. What is this called? And then this is like a hand sanitizer that came with it, but I don't use it because, And that's when they were making cheap hand sanitizers at the beginning of the pandemic. Oh, can you say that on YouTube? I don't think you said it on YouTube. At the beginning of, they were making those cheap hand sanitizers. So it stinks, boo. And then I just have my pencil sharpeners right here. So the easiest thing I can do is move all of my small paints back into their original containers, which talk about the circle of life. I forgot which one was for which. I think the black ones, because I have two of these. I think these are for the acrylic paints, and then the white ones were for the white one. The white one was for the watercolor paints. So again, I have all of these, but it shouldn't be too bad. So watercolor paint right here, watercolor. Here's a time lapse. Hey everybody, so I have all of my paints together. So I was sitting here like, dang, I have all my watercolors right in one area. I forgot. I'm a very organized person. I always keep things together. But if you guys are wondering why some of these paints are like so like worn out looking, I did start using them for a small project for LJC a long time ago. But I'm gonna have these on the bottom. So I'm gonna have the one that has fewer paints in there like this, and then I'm gonna sit my watercolors on top, and so it's gonna sit in my bag just like this. That takes care of my paints. So again, like these, I think I'm just gonna use these up on something and then just call it a day. But the only thing about it is I bought this little box from Dollar Tree, and I like literally painted it in the most ugly way possible. And so maybe I can use this as a tray when I'm making my products, or I can sit. No. I can sit these in here. Stop. It doesn't fit. I play myself. No, but I could do something with these. I could at least sit my terracotta pots in here. I can have it like this and sit on my desk, but the only thing about it, I don't like this box as much. It's kind of ugly. And I don't know, I can always repaint it, I guess. And then I always save plastic. This is good if you want to keep things from being messy. So maybe I can wrap my paints in that. Like maybe just the tips, like this. So it could be something like this, and then all I would need is a rubber band to tie the ends. And I can put in my bag. Okay. I know some people aren't like the most like creative off the top of their heads, but if you ever have any like usable plastic or anything like that, always try to like take the time to think about how you could use it. There are plenty of ideas, just think about it. So I can put this in my bag like this. And then in terms of everything else, so again, this is for my small business right here. So I have this crochet rack over there. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I'm obviously gonna take, I don't know why I put this in here, it's a dry erase marker. Gonna have this over here. Take these 2 pins from my friend out. I'm gonna sit these over there, and I'm gonna show you guys when I get to that side what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put these back in the tin can, then put them over there. That's the plan. So y'all, when I turned off the camera, I went to pick up my art bag, and I forgot I left it open. So all of those paintbrushes, they fell out. Yeah. It was probably like 50 of them in there. Love that for me. I do. But right now, I'm just going to put these in my bag. And keep it moving. I forgot to talk in the last second. But I also found this. This is my DIY paint palette. So this is something that came with something completely different. But I use this as a paint palette because why not? It's plastic. Don't throw it in the ocean and be rude to the animals. So another thing that I see that I can put in my bag, I have my oil pastels. So I have to readjust my box because I put it in there funny. So I think I'm just going to stick that on top of my paints. Yeah, so it can just sit on top of my paints like that. And then I have my tone sketch pad. And then I also have my other sketchbook. So I may put this at the top where I have like my coloring book and stuff at. See if that fits. So yeah, I can put that in here. And then I gotta find my other sketchbook. So then I have my other sketch pad. This is what I use specifically for my art brand. So I just have a few things in there. Nothing fancy. So the first thing I drew in there was an eye. You can't really see it good from here. I drew this very abstract self-portrait in like a fantasy style. And then the other day, I don't know, I was just drawing something crazy. Ooh, and it kind of smudged. Ooh, that's not good. I just like was playing around the other day. But yeah, my stuff smudged on the page. Wow, I love that. But yeah, this last page, she's a mess. She really is. Honestly, sometimes you need to have that bad art to contrast that good one. So all of those are gonna go at the top right there. It may not fit. I don't think it is. We're gonna make it fit. It's not going to fit. So I think what I'm gonna do is always leave one out. So I may leave this out since I use it more for my brand, and then put the rest of these. Okay, so it may be my big sketchbook that's in the way. Okay, yeah, it's this one. Love that for me. The main one I want to put away, I can't. It's okay. So now I'm gonna put my markers in here. So I do have a rubber band already around them, so I don't have to worry about them flying around. And then I may also go ahead and put these glitter pins in here since I know they're not going to smudge. And then have mini ones too. That may be it for this. So I see that I have a few more art supplies in here. I have my eraser, which I could not find, which is very inconvenient. Then I have these 2 cotton pads. This is a cotton pad, this is a cotton swab. These are both helpful for blending, especially if you use graphite. And it's also like a very cheap alternative to a blending stump. It actually works better than a blending stump. So that leaves one more container. Then I'm going to donate my tacky glue right back to my small business. And I have no idea where my graphite is at. I have graphite sticks, charcoal, then I have Conte. Okay, I'm lying. No, I'm not. I have no idea where my stuff is at. So I see my Prismacolor in here. And I want to start using these a little bit more too. I still have a decent amount of these from my art class that I took a long time ago. And of course, when I'm doing my pencils, I will still be using the 10 pen it came in, as well as the little tray. But honestly, I have no idea where my graphite and charcoal is at. That's not good at all. So I'm also going to add this watercolor, this cheap watercolor, to my bottom area, which is where I have the paints, paint brushes, and then my oil pastels. Now I have a dilemma. Okay, so I can leave those right there on top of that. I just don't know where I'm going to put all of these other things at, because it's still like something's gonna have to be left out. So I think this is all I'm gonna have in my bag. But then for my color pencils and my crayons, I said that backwards. And then for my pencils, pens, highlighters and stuff, my extra container too, all of that, it's just gonna have to like stay out. Maybe I can put it on my desk, because one thing about my desk, I always end up having it junky, because again, I mainly use my SS card for my small business, but I kind of also use it for like my personal stuff as well as my art brand when I need to use it. But I feel like a desk should just be like, what's on top is what you're working with. And like at the bottom of this SS card, it has like slide out drawers, and I'll show you guys that later on. But I feel like I just have it as like storage everywhere. I'm not like a good desk worker, because I always end up in my bed, if that makes sense. So I'm going to clear that off completely. All these extra supplies I'm going to leave up there. I want to have this Gramercy cart as more of like storage, if that makes sense. And I'll come back, because I'm getting overwhelmed now. So we're finally on the small business aspect of what I need to sort out. So as you can see, this is the Gramercy cart, and then I just put my tote bag on top for a minute. And so this is the SS cart that I was talking about. It has this top row, then it has this like in between section right here, and then down here it has all these sliding drawers. So on this side it has 4 of these narrow sliding drawers, and then it has 2 of the deep sliding drawers right here. So I actually really love both of these, even though I am like a cheap person. I would say if you do want to spend money on like some like good furniture, high quality furniture, I would say get these, and I can link them in the bio. But for this, I really don't even know where to start. I guess for me, okay, so if y'all don't know, there's this box right here, and in those boxes I temporarily put some of my pre-packaged small supplies, so like my loom bracelets, pony beads, all of my loom bracelets, my fishtails, pony beads, and then my single knot ones, a few earrings, a few keychains. And so while I was in my storage unit a few months ago, I didn't really find, because it wasn't lost, but I brought back out these 3 containers right here. Stuff is falling already. And so these are empty. So I have 3 of these. So I think what I'm going to do is put some butterfly earrings in one of these containers. I have a lot of those. Then I'm going to put my keychains in the other ones, and then keychains and single knot loom bracelets, because they're all still small. And then try to put as many of my other, like my bigger loom bracelets in the other one. So I may do that off camera, because I just need a minute to stop talking and stop being on camera for just like 5 seconds. I'm overstimulated. Hey, so honestly, I wasn't feeling the best. So I was like, so I'm gonna take a little filming break for like 5 minutes. Let me get up and, maybe use the bathroom and, get myself together a little bit. Not to be TMI. This for my ladies out here. Hey, ladies. The bloody war has started. The bloody war has started. And I saw something this morning. It was like, it's gonna likely to start the next few days. So I'm thinking like, not today, maybe even tomorrow, but not today. And so I spontaneously decided to make this self-care day video. And honestly, this is my theory. I think my girl, she wanted to be in the video. She wanted clout. So this is her shout out. Yes. Ovaries, yes. If that's the wrong anatomy, don't yell at me. No, it's not. I'm doubting myself. Stop. We stand womanhood. Hey everyone, so it's been about 30-ish minutes and I finally finished sorting my box right here. So I'm not going to show you guys everything, but I pretty much have a box of fishtail loom bracelets, and then a secondary box of pony bead loom bracelets, and then I also have another container of the fishtail loom bracelets. Then I have all my butterfly earrings, and then my single knot loom bracelets in one container, and then in my other containers I have just my keychains and other earrings. So everything's stuffed. This is like a good temporary home until I can actually find like a real box for it. So I'm I'm back in my room. I just refilled my Stanley with water. I've been leaving this tag on since I've had it, like, girl. And if y'all are curious about what I'm watching now, Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 launched today. So I'm watching Super Horror Bros play it. And I don't know who else I may watch later on. But yeah, so if y'all hear that in the background, don't be alarmed. But since I'm not feeling the best because of unexpected news, thanks womanhood, I will just give you guys a time lapse of what I do with my SS cards. And yeah, I think for the rest of the day I'm going to be more chill, because really I need more storage containers, and until I get that done, yeah. So maybe this won't be like a 24-hour glow up. I'm gonna cut this short. Yeah, to all my ladies, y'all get it. Men, y'all might not, but ladies, y'all get it. Hey everybody, so I'm back. So again, I was just like reorganize everything. I had a lot of packaging slips. You guys cannot see me. Oh my gosh. This is slightly better, but I was just reorganizing a lot of like packaging supplies. That's mainly what I had. And then also some stuff I've been working on, stuff that I plan to work on for the April launch, and then also just some old products. And so right now, my middle section right here is blank for the most part. And then up here, I just have a lot of stuff and I'm working on it. So what I'm going to do is everything that I really am like going to be done with by the end of, I would say probably like by Friday, I'm going to leave at the top. So a lot of my macrame stuff and then keychains, all that needs to either be finished being made and then also to be packaged. Also, I think in this middle section, I'm going to leave my mailers and everything like that. I love that I like rearrange it so it's more organized. And then for my drawers, I had it so messy to the point where I was like, I knew I had some cards cut up, but I just couldn't find where they were. They were literally just sitting at the bottom of that drawer. And so I have a whole bunch of that. And so another container I found was this. So about a week ago, I put some more cards in here because again, I couldn't find my other ones. So I printed all these new ones. So I'm going to add this to my little collection down here of cards to be cut. And I do hand cut everything for my small business. Although it is a bit tedious, in my opinion, it's worth it because I have complete quality control, and then it is a cheaper alternative. I think the only thing about it is just as I grow and expand, I will need to change that because it's not as efficient for me. But just like for the last few years, it's been able to save me a bunch of money. And honestly, to anyone starting off, I may recommend that. Of course, again, it's another thing to do, but in the long run, does it work? Not really. But when you're starting off, it's perfect so that you don't have to invest so much money into manufacturing. So I think for a lot of the products that I have right now, I'm going to put them in this box. So I don't know if I want to put my macrames in the box or if I want to put my keychains in the box. I may put my keychains in the box because I had them in that little organizer I bought the other day. I know I showed you guys that earlier. So I may put that in here and then put some more personal stuff in that organizer. Hope I haven't lost you guys. That was a little bit confusing. And I'll show you guys that when I'm done. So right now, this is what I have. You guys can see it good. But I have all that in there. And then I think in that like green bucket, kind of like, oh, I can't show you guys, similar to this one, I have some more keychains that need to be packaged up. So I think this container is going to be everything that needs to be packaged. So again, we have a whole bunch of like keychains, and then I also have some charm bracelets in here, and then all that's going to be in here, so that'll make it a lot more space efficient. I also bought these buckets a few months ago from Dollar Tree, and I want to put in every single type of like charm or whatever that needs to be done, all keychains and everything, because I think this is more slim and easier than that big bucket. I think that big bucket works better for bigger stuff like my yarn or just holding products, I guess. And so another thing, I also have this container filled with end pieces. So I have string for elastic beaded bracelets and phone straps, and then I also have a whole bunch of other end hooks for my macrames and then my wristlets, so you guys can see everything. But I'm gonna find them a home somewhere in this room. I'm just not sure where I can put them. So I do have this box. So if you guys don't know, a few weeks ago I built a dog set. So I actually haven't posted that video yet, or by the time this video is posted, that video will be posted. And so I just got done completely making all 8 about a week ago, and so I'll insert like a picture here. But I also bought actual Lego kits. So I bought the retro camera Lego set because I love cameras, I love photography, and then on top of that, it was one of their like cheaper beginner friendly kits, so I thought it was just perfect. Then I also bought 2 of their brickhead sets. I got Sonic the Hedgehog, and then I got Tails. I have a box with those sitting in them, so I think that's the first thing I can do is take those out. So when I first got my brickhead sets, they came all jacked up, which you guys can probably see in my first day in the life working from home, something like that video. Yeah, they came all tore up. So the Sonic box is actually perfectly fine, but my Tails box is so messed up. And I really hate that because I love to keep stuff. But when they sent my camera set, it came perfectly fine. So I cannot wait to build all 3 of these. I'm not sure if I want to start with this one or if I want to start with these 2. So the Sonic one is 139 pieces, and then the Tails one is 131 pieces, and then this one, the camera one, is 261 pieces. So I think I may make it in order, and I guess like since now like I'm slowly starting my YouTube journey, they're all gonna be separate videos. That's more content, to be honest. I guess I will be starting with Tails, and then another video on Sonic, and then the 3rd video will be this one. So this year, like, I love Legos, I love puzzles, but I feel like I haven't really like done them since I was like a kid. I feel like once I started like my middle high school, because I went to like a magnet fine art school, so like we were always booked and busy. I feel like I just kind of like stopped getting into like toys and games, and so I feel like this channel is definitely my excuse to just like either do stuff like this, like just have fun. I've been doing building stuff, I've been reading, I plan on doing things in my city like going to the museum and just hanging out. See, those are things that like with my busy schedule I'm just like but if I can like make it like a productivity thing it's like I'm tricking myself into leisure. And I know that sounds so unhealthy, which it kind of is, but I feel like that's my excuse. It's like it's 2 for 1. I'm having genuine leisure time, but I'm also making content and then learning how to be more comfortable on camera and then editing, stuff like that. So it's the best of both worlds. Anyway, so now that I have a free box, I'm going to fold my ends in, and so now my box is like this, and then I will be putting in all of my, give me just a minute. Now I can put in all of these things. I know you guys can see them earlier, but these are my end hooks. Then I also have them in smaller containers because I have a lot. I have multiple containers because I mainly use silver, but now that I have an excess of the other colors, I guess I can make limited edition products with those as well. So all of these alone that I just put out, those are all these kits broken down. So these kits come with 4 colors in 6 different sizes each. So I need a lot of like really gold and silver, but a lot of silver especially. So The other ones are really just freebies, just for me to use. In here I also have my different strings for bracelet making, and then phone straps. I don't really make beaded bracelets anymore, but a lot of people, if they ever get customs, they always ask for it. Then I have this container. I think I was gonna make some of my Lovely Hearts bracelets one day, and then I just didn't. These are some clips to go on my end hooks. Here are some ends for my loom bracelets. These are S clips. These are C clips that are clear. No. And then I also have some more chain. I have so much chain. Oh my gosh. These are for my chain bracelets, and then also I use them for end extensions to my wristlets, macrame bracelets. These are, I forgot what they're freaking called, fold over clamps. These are used for elastic beader bracelets if you don't want to like tie your ends, if you want to have adjustable ends, which I will be using those soon. And this is one of the first kits I ever had, but I just didn't have a need for the rest of these because I started ordering the bigger kits. That's all I have in this layer. In the second layer, I have a whole bunch of coaster tags. And so I will be putting those in the drawer down there. And then in this bottom row, I just have some more, shipping labels. And then I forgot to show you guys this, but these are little jump rings. So most of my silver ones I have in a separate container because I use them a lot. So all of these, let me show you guys what I have on this bed. All of these have to go in this box. Everything in the box except this chain and then this elastic string. So I'm actually going to put that on my Gramercy cart because the Gramercy cart has a lot of hook extensions. So I'm just going to sit this on there so that I don't forget about them because I do have a lot of orders that I need to make. Hey everybody, it's a few minutes later, and so I started working a little bit off camera to organize my Estes cart. So I moved my packaging right here, and then that big barrel of my packaging slips right here. And then I moved my Munbin printer. I know I didn't show you guys though. My Munbin printer, which is like a label printer, a thermal label printer, and then some of my other packaging stuff behind it. This has all of my stuff that needs to be packaged right here. And then this is all of my stuff that needs to be done. So it's plenty of keychains and all of that in there. I guess just the charms. It's plenty of charms in here. And then this is my personal stack of products. And then I started to move my coasters stuff down here, but it didn't work. Also, if y'all hear any wind, I have my fan on and it's like ground level. So I hope that's not distorting the audio too much. If it is, I'm sorry. And then I'm starting to get my desk kind of clear up here. One thing else I will show you guys. So these are my macrame bracelets that I need to do, but I'm not going to do right now. So I already pulled out everything I need to do to the side. And then these are all of the ones, wait, I lied. These are all of the charms and stuff that need to be done. This is super heavy. This has all of my macrames that I need to do right now. So there's a little bit of everything right here in this container. So I may leave these two barrels on the top up here, or I could do like this. I could move this right here and then sit this on top. Sit it on top and then have my personal stack right there. So it does look a little fugly right there, but it's a lot better than it was before. And this I'm going to move to my Gramercy card over here, just like that. In terms of the desk, I'm just going to decorate, and then I'll show you guys later on, maybe tonight. I'll just have to rearrange everything. But the next thing I will be doing on camera is just showing you guys me cleaning off my bed and stuff like that. But again, everything is not going to be completely clean because I just need to go to the store and buy a lot of totes for both my personal stuff and then also for my brands. And until I do that, it's just going to look junky because I just have everything every single place. Another thing that I just need to do really just for February is I need to completely clean out my storage unit. My storage unit has had 2 price increases since I've had it. So right now it's a total of $148, which isn't awful, but I just want to move it. I want to see if I can get a climate control storage unit and something that's like big. Like if I'm going to be paying like bigger price, I want to be getting something that's bigger because I am needing space for personal things in there as well. So instead of having a storage unit for LJC, I'm just gonna have it for LJC, my other brands, and then my personal items like my winter clothes and all of that. That way, even if it goes up to like $200, like at least I know my stuff's accounted for. But I don't feel comfortable paying all that much money and like I have so much at home and this is cluttered everywhere. And then also when I do my budget, I probably won't make it a part of my LJC budget, but more of like my personal budget, if that makes sense. That'll make things a lot easier to calculate my finances too. But everything is just kind of everywhere, and I keep finding stuff that I've had, and it's like, dang, I've been looking for this, and it's literally just under this, you know, it just stuck somewhere. I forgot to take my vitamins this morning. That was so random, but if you guys didn't know, I take the Vitafusion Women's Multivitamin. Also, I would say, if you are interested in taking any vitamins, definitely talk to your healthcare providers first if you have any. Like, I don't have any diagnosed health conditions, so but if you have anything, especially like a chronic condition like diabetes or anything, like, definitely get yourself checked out. So I take Women's Multivitamin, and then I take the Fiber Advance gummies, and I take like 3 of these a day. Take 2 of these and then 3 of these. And then I need to also get lunch because right now it's almost 3 o'clock. I'm hungry. So sorry for that little interruption, but I think what I'm going to do with the box of my products that I showed you guys earlier, and then my other box of all my end pieces, and then I'm going to sit them on top of this little blue container. If y'all know what that is, all of my miscellaneous yarn from my small business I keep in that barrel. So I'm going to put them on top of that barrel. Y'all probably can't see it, but in the corner I have additional boxes, which I kind of forgot about. So any like miscellaneous like personal stuff that needs to like just be moved out or just be sorted through, whatever, I will be moving them into those containers sometime this week. Maybe I could sell some items or donate some items. When I'm done, I'm gonna move my Grimsy cart back in place and then move my art easel back in this little like gap between it. And I think for the most part this section is done. So like I said, it's about 3 o'clock now. I've been doing this video for about like 4 hours, 4.5 hours, 4 hours. It was like 11 something when I started, and we're not even halfway through. Hey guys, quick intermission. So I actually decided to go ahead and eat. So I have some leftover shrimp and red beans and rice. And this is what I'm working with. Not the best angle, but last night for dinner my mom made tilapia, shrimp, red beans and rice. So I had some leftovers. So I actually had half of it this morning, and then I'm eating the other half now. So I ate my fish earlier, and so now I'm just eating the rest of my shrimp and then that little corner of red beans and rice. And I think that now, since it's a little bit past 3, at around 4 o'clock I'll be taking the boys out, the dogs, George and William. And so once I get done with my food, I think I'm just gonna rest. Then I'm gonna take them out, and then once I take them out, let them have like about 30 minutes of just being out of their, confinement areas. Then I'll come back and just finish everything. But so it's been a few hours. It is currently 8 p.m. and the girl has done a lot. So besides the boring stuff like taking the dogs out, eating, blah, blah, I have been doing a lot of work off camera. So my desk is looking pretty lovely. I love everything so far, but then there's this other side. That's what I'm working with right there. And so when you look at that, it's like, oh. So I'm not actually going to show you guys that. I'm just going to show you guys the update. I'm already at about 81 minutes of footage for this clip. So I'm going to save future Alexis that's going to have to edit this video, as well as y'all, a little bit of time, a little bit of courtesy. So not to do a lot of talking, but Good morning, everybody. Today is the next day, Wednesday the 31st. So I actually decided to stop vlogging because I was tired, a lot was going on. So I decided to get everything together, but as y'all see, this desk, yeah, she's my little junk pile. But again, I just can't completely clean everything until I get more storage totes. I'm not going to bore you guys with that. So yesterday was a pretty productive day. I did start to feel a little sick because, girlhood wanted to pop up in the video. Hey girlhood. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and if you guys want to see anything else like this, more like insight to like how my life is, or just talking about things, how I organize things, whatever, definitely let me know. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting me. Y'all have an amazing day. Bye.